A look at the Adirondack Bank Center at the Utica Memorial Auditorium here in Utica, New York. It's the site of the MASL All-Star Skills Challenge presented by MVHS, part of the All-Star Game festivities here in the Major Arena Soccer League, presented by Steve Lennon and Company Jewelers. My name is Ray Biggs. He's Eric Bergrud. Glad to have you along for the ride here this evening. For our audience watching on MASL TV on YouTube, and for all of you as well watching from inside this great building, give yourselves a hand. So first off, we have the skills competition. Our friends downstairs will explain that shortly, but Eric, what makes the 30 guys that are here the cream of the crop?
The major part of this group was selected by their peers, the players and coaches, so you know their quality. Then the fans voted on 4 more players, and the commissioner picked 2. Everybody wants to put on a great show, and I think the fans here and everybody watching on MASL TV, you're in for a real treat this evening.
Who stands out to you among these 2 rosters tonight?
Well, I've got to go with the home team. He's all-star, he's all-league, he's all-world, he's Kelvin Oliveira. He wants to put on a show for the home fans here in Utica.
And we move on to the next part of our show. Downstairs, Michael Lear and Arnav Porkrell are standing by.
Thanks, man. We're ready to go for the MVHS skills competition. The official healthcare provider of Utica City FC is creating a I'm Michael, he's Arnav. We'll be at field level all night long, and let's get into what each one of those events entail. We're going to kick things off with the goalkeeper event presented by Steve Lennon and Company Jewelers, and that event is going to be one. We have 4 of the best goalkeepers in the MASL in this building. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, talk about 4 of the best shot stoppers, 4 of the best distributors, but it's all about putting the ball in the back of the net for the goalkeeper challenge. We had that first matchup between a couple of the best in terms of Nicola Neto and Mike Zero, 2 really good shot stoppers, but I'm excited to watch really be Andrew Collin. They battled here in the Adirondack Bank Center just a couple of weeks ago. They're back at it again in the goalkeeper challenge.
Event number 2 is going to be the quick goal relay race. We're going to set up a bunch of barriers. The guys are going to have to weave their way through them, keep the ball over the net, into some other nets. 4 guys per team, 3 heats. It's all about speed, man.
It's all about speed, but it's also about placement. You have to put the ball in the back of the net at the end of your relay. So that's important. Look for the top leading assisters in the MASL, Brian Marquez and Alex Sanchez. Do some good work there and make things swing.
And then the third event, the number 23 football shootout. That's the lineup. It's going to be 12 guys for each team. They're going to get to break out the creativity. We're going to get to see the goalkeepers. We're also going to get to see the divas be divas a little bit.
Yeah, it's all about being creative. How quick can you get the ball in the back of the net? How creative can you be? How much flash can you show? Off the ball, rebounds. You know, everything's in play in the shootout challenge, so it'll be fun to watch the players get after it.
And it all culminates in the biker crossbar challenge. The way that's going to look, the guys are going to have to hit 3 different crossbars. 1 from the yellow line, 1 from the midfield line, and then from this here far yellow line, somebody will be crowned the MASL Skills Competition Champion presented by MVHS. They will get a head start depending on how many points they accrue throughout the entirety of the event. So those are your 4 skills. Arnav, the cool thing about the end of this game is we're going to get to crown an MVP. The Capelli Sport MVP is going to get $1,000 to Capelli merch. It's going to be a really cool prize. But who are some guys we want to watch out for today?
Listen, I'm going to avoid the obvious, right? Calvin and Nick Guerrero, 2 of the best in all of the MASL. There's some guys I think that are prolific goal scorers that also play some really good defense. Look for Mario Alvarez from the Boston game. He's on Team Calvin. He's going to be a big factor
in this game. And also look for Ian Bennett. He's one of the best goal scorers of all time in the MASL, over 400 career goals. He's going to be one to watch out for in this Capelli Skills Challenge. He can put the ball in the back of the net. He's accurate with it, can find that crossbar at the end of the day. And it might just be whoever hits that final shot might be the All-Star champion.
It's going to be a really, really good time in the MVHS skills competition. We have Team Kelvin and Team Pereira. They will take the field in just a couple of minutes, whether you're watching around the world or here in this building. Thanks for being with us for the first MASL All-Star Game in a long time. Tim Best, I think it's time to get these guys out on the field. Let's have some fun, but I don't think they're doing that in a quiet building. Is anyone excited to be here tonight? I don't know, Arnav, do you think that was enough?
Oh, I think we need a little bit more. Come on, who's excited?
Let's get this party started.
Good evening once again, soccer fans of all ages, and welcome to the Adirondack Bank Center at the Utica Memorial Auditorium. for the 2025 Major Arena Soccer League All-Star Game presented by Steve Lennon and Company Jewelers. And now it's time to introduce your 2025 MASL All-Stars. We begin by meeting the All-Stars representing Team Pereira. First, introducing the head coach of Team Pereira from the Kansas City Comets, Stefan Stokic. Representing the Kansas City Comets, number 4, Chad Van de Griff. Representing the Kansas City Comets, number 8, Zach Regan. Representing the Empire Strikers, number 10, Justin Stinson. Representing the St. Louis Ambush, number 14, Will Eskay. Representing the Dallas Sidekicks, number 17, Christian Quintana. Representing the Harrisburg Heat, number 17, Dom Francis. Representing your Utica City FC, number 19, Nate Bordeaux. Representing the Baltimore Blast, number 23, Jonatas Mello. Representing the Kansas City Comets, number 23, Nacho Flores. Representing the Baltimore Blast, number 24, Mike Zierhofer. Representing the Kansas City Comets, number 26, Rian Marquez. Representing the Milwaukee Wave, number 26, Ian Bennett. Representing the Harrisburg Heat, number 27, Joey Tavernisi. Representing the Milwaukee Wave, number 33, William Banahene. And finally, introducing your captain of Team Pereira, representing the Tacoma Stars, number 10, Nick Pereira. Fans, let's hear it for the MASL All-Stars of Team Pereira. And now, let's meet the All-Stars representing Team Kelvin. First, introducing the head coach of Team Kelvin, from your Utica City FC, Everton Morena. Representing the Kansas City Comets, number 1, Nicolo Neto. Representing your Utica City FC, number 3, Gordy Gerson. Representing the Empire Strikers, number 10, Marco Fabian. Representing the Milwaukee Wave, number 10, Mario Alvarez. Representing the Texas Outlaws, number 10, David Ortiz. Representing your Utica City FC, number 10, Nilton De Andrade. Representing the Kansas City Comets, number 17, Leo Acosta. Representing the Baltimore Blast, number 22, Juan Pereira. Representing your Utica City FC, number 22, Andrew Coughlin. Representing the Tacoma Stars, number 24, Stefan Mijanovic. Representing your Utica City FC, number 28, Vinny Dantas. Representing your Utica City FC, number 30, Juan Alava. Representing the Milwaukee Wave, number 80, Alex Sanchez. Representing the Baltimore Blast, number 88, Pat Thompson. Representing the Empire Strikers, number 10, Marco Fabian. And last but not least, the captain of Team Kelvin from your Utica City Football Club, number 9, Kelvin Oliveira. Fans, give it up one more time for your 2025 Major Arena Soccer League All-Stars. We now ask that you please rise if you're able and join the players, coaches, and staff in removing your caps as we recognize and honor the two nations that represent the teams of the MASL. First, the playing of the national anthem of Mexico. We ask that you please remain standing as we honor our nation with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Performing our anthem tonight, please welcome Matt Voorhees.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we aimed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Give it up one more time for Matt Voorhees.
An amazing job, as always, by Mr. Matt Voorhees, who's really become part of the fabric of this building. Pretty frequent national anthem performer here for Utica City, for the Utica Comets as well. Always good to hear him as we get ready for the All-Star Skills Competition presented by MVHS. Once more, my name is Ray Biggs. He's Eric Bergerud, of course, of Kansas City Comets fame. And we'll get it started tonight here with our goalkeeper battle. That'll be our first event. So how's it going to work, Eric?
First of all, it's going to be awesome because this is my favorite event in all four. We're going to have 4 goalkeepers. The rules are pretty simple. It's one-on-one with each team. Each round will last 1 minute and 15 seconds. Once the ball is put in play, keepers cannot leave their designated box. There is no drop kicking it. You can throw the ball, you can put the ball on the ground, but you can't drop kick it in. And each round is worth 1 point in the skills challenge. I would say we're going to see Nicolau Neto from Kansas City and Mike Zierhofer from Baltimore. And I think Mike Zierhofer has some pent-up missing throwing the ball in the goal since he's no longer able to do it in the run of play anymore in the MASL. I look for him to try to unleash on Neto here in the first round. Neto, we were talking earlier in the walkthrough. I think he's here. He's focused. This should be a pretty good battle in round 1.
Zierhofer, the starter for Baltimore. Neto, the starter for Kansas City.
And so the goalkeepers not playing in this round will throw the balls into their teammates. So Andrew Coughlin throwing it into Nicolau Neto, Willie B throwing it into Mike Zierhofer. So this should be fun.
And let's get it cooking. 1:15 on the clock. And it's Andrew Coughlin to get it started. He'll set it down at his feet and shoots it wide. Not a great start there.
Kick save and a beauty.
Follow up on Neto. I don't know why I said Andrew Coughlin there, but this is Nicolau Neto right now, and he just put that one off the outside of the post. Response coming from Zierhofer. Line drive is stopped by Neto. Neto from the top of the box. He'll puff the net. And it's a 1-0 lead on Nicolau Neto's side of the aisle. Zierhofer, that's stopped by Neto.
I really thought Zierhofer would try to throw. He kind of faked that time.
And Neto gives another one a rip. A quick 2-0 lead.
Put his ear out to the crowd.
Neto blocks that one with his feet. So it's 2-0 in favor of Team Kelvin here, and Nicolau Neto, who fires wide. Zierhofer with the pump fake. Will roll that down out to his feet. Right-footed strike is turned away. Neto. Missed that one wide. A little high arcing chip lob there coming from Zierhofer. That's stopped by Neto. He'll try one more. And that is well out of play. 2-0 Nicolau Neto in that matchup.
Nicolau Neto feeling it his last competition here, Ray, was the last time you and I called a game together, which was in the playoffs in April. And he enjoys playing in Utica, and he's wanting to get the fans pumped up. He'll be throwing balls into Andrew Coughlin in round 2. Mike Zierhoff throwing them into Willie B.
Getting into an Empire state of mind with this one.
I like
the
that.
Syracuse native, Andrew Coughlin, the Rochester native, William Bonahene, who played at Buffalo State, part of the State University of New York system in his college days.
And whoever wins this, regardless of team, will get Nicolau Neto in the final game.
So in the team standings, Team Kelvin, by the way, takes a 1-0 lead. Each matchup counts as a point. And Andrew Coughlin will be the man to get us started. Rolling forward, and he hits iron. Bonahene, his response is stonewalled. Coughlin again, and Willie B returns the favor. And Willie will miss that one wide. Still scoreless right now. Both these guys being MASL keepers, they're used, at least in the past, to having a lot of opportunities to score.
Off the crossbar, Willie B. I'm kind of surprised fewer players have decided to throw it. Everybody's putting the ball on the ground. Good save.
And Willie B gets denied. Big time deflection from Coughlin. Andrew diving stop to his left by Willie B. And he'll reply and put one in the back of the net. Hits a little dance for good measure.
Coughlin's thinking about it.
And he sails that over the bar.
Willie B can take a little bit of time here, 7 seconds.
Really can force a rushed shot here. Coughlin gonna have to be quick. 1 second. Willie B makes the save. And the two teams now tied at 1 apiece, with an opportunity for a rubber match here. Willie B and Nicolau Neto, the final.
A really interesting matchup. I spent some quality time with them earlier today. Both of them excited to be here in Utica, excited to have a good time. I think this is a little bit more fun than what the All-Star Game is going to be for them, because they're just going to be teed off on shots on both sides of the field. This is a little bit more fun going head-to-head against somebody in your same position, Ray.
And that's kind of the fun of something like this. You're always kind of competing against your opposite number, but you kind of have some separation normally. Today, you're doing it directly in the flow of play, which is awesome.
I told all the goalkeepers this morning, you have bragging rights across the league if you win this. So there's a little bit more than just the extra point here.
A pair of misses to get us started. Willie B launches that over the crossbar. Neto with the pump fake, tried that throw, and now he'll settle it down for the shot. And again, that is turned away by the Milwaukee Wave goalkeeper. And Willie B puts that one high and up into the stage end of the auditorium. Post for Nicolau Neto.
Close. Willie B's such a good shot stopper. I think Neto's trying to place his shots here.
30 seconds remaining in our final. Neto, crossbar.
He's in the wrong competition. That's a little bit later, Nick. Or Nick. Nick always talks about the crossbar, Ray.
Typically the goalkeeper's best friend, but for one, not today.
Opportunity to get a last shot in here for Nicolau Neto.
Neto!
Willie B's got to be fast.
Willie B will not get it done. And Nicolau Neto, it is your goalkeeper battle champion. And Team Kelvin takes a 2-1 lead.
Well, what was interesting about this, we'll take a look at the replay here on Neto. Just drilled it low to Willie B's right. Nicolau Neto did not get drafted by his full-time coach, Stefan Stokic. He wound up playing on Everton Morera's and Kelvin's team, and so he came into this competition with a little chip on his shoulders. He has something to prove, and he has the lead for Team Kelvin after 1.
So now we will reset the stage under this 72 cable roof in this building. And if these walls could talk, they've definitely seen some stuff. We'll send it downstairs to Arnav Porkrow.
Just won the Steve Lennon Co-Jewelers goalkeeper battle. Talk to me about what you're seeing out there.
Hey man, it's an honor to beat Willie B and Mike Zierhofer. You know, Team Kelvin is coming for the dub. Get ready, guys. I want you guys to be loud, support us. We're coming for the win, baby. Let's go.
And talk to me about what it was like out there. You're not used to shots coming so quickly over and over again. You know, how was the adjustment from actually playing to now doing this?
Well, it's good that they're goalkeepers, right? I guess the accuracy and the power is not our forte, but it was great. You know, great experience. Glad to take the point. Now we go for more.
There you go, guys. That's Nicolo Neto. He's the winner of your Steve Lennon Co-Jewelers goalkeeper battle. We have more coming right up from the All-Star Skills Challenge.
Thank you, Arnav. And now the stage is set for the relay race. Eric, what's it going to look like?
It's going to be 3 rounds, Team Kelvin versus Team Pereira. 4 players in each round. Player 1 starts with the ball on the referee's whistle. They're going to weave around the yellow dummies. They're going to shoot from behind the center line. First goal nearest the boards until you score. The second goal's got to be chip over the net. You see those small tennis nets and into the net. And then the teammate in the middle feeds you balls until you score. After the second goal is scored, you run back to the start, pass your teammate the ball, and you do it all over again. And so some of this is speed. Some of this is going to be technique. I see William Eske out there for Team Pereira has one of the best first steps in the league, one of the fastest players in the league. This is going to be interesting in round 1.
Most definitely. Again, our second of 4 events here in our All-Star Skills Challenge presented by MVHS. And it's kind of going to be interesting watching these guys weave through these cones. I mean, going back in the day on the old Erie Canal, if you had weaved back and forth, somebody would have thought you were crazy. And in fact, we actually are on top. This building is literally built on the old Erie Canal, which is kind of awesome.
That is
which is
awesome.
why I even bring that up.
So again, here are the rules. First team to have all 4 players compete the relay race will be the winner. And you have to get through all the obstacles. 3 rounds through. Each round is worth 1 point in the skills challenge. You cannot miss David Ortiz from the Texas Outlaws getting ready to start for Team Kelvin. He is wearing his shocking pink hair. He'll go against Melo from the Baltimore Blast as we get ready for a team competition. The first round was goalie against goalie. There's a little bit of different thought to it, Ray.
And there's just so many players in this competition across the board that are incredibly dynamic with the ball at their feet. I'm looking at that second spot for Team Pereira, Dominic Francis. He is a player that really stands out, jumps off the page at me every time I see him.
He's a legit player. We were fortunate when we had the 2020 All-Star Game in Kansas City. Dom Francis scored there. He has a cannon of a shot. It's going to be interesting to see how he comes in. We have a good Joey Tavernisi story here, too. He changed positions earlier today.
And has been replaced by Nick Pereira in round 3.
So instead of playing, he's going to feed balls here to his teammates.
Pretty even out of the gate here between Melo and Ortiz. Ortiz from the Texas Outlaws, Melo from the Baltimore Blast. Both still trying to get the chip here.
Early lead here for Team Pereira.
They got to the chip faster as Dominic Francis motors through the cones. Trying to catch up here is Vinny Dantas from the hometown Utica City FC. Goes to the chip from the center line. Hits that one pure as Francis passes it off to Marquez from your team, the Kansas City Comets.
Against Nilton DeAndrade. A little bit of home cooking here for the Utica City FC fans.
Nilton DeAndrade, very fleet of foot, Division III All-American back in his college days. Now a few years under his belt and really came into the league just so sharp from the very beginning.
Will Eske, the anchor leg for Team Pereira, and he has a big lead.
Yes, he does, as Nilton is having a little trouble getting this one solved. SK shoots the ground shot. That trickles wide. He'll have a second attempt. Plants that one in the back of the net. They say that he stepped over. Third try. Pure. For SK, the key really is just slow it down. Take a breath. You've got time here. Milton's trying to hit this chip still. And SK crosses the finish line.
Team Pereira lost the first round. Got a point back here.
We are all tied at 2 now in the team competition.
Some interesting matchups. We were talking before we got on air about the number 1 player here for Team Kelvin, Mr. Alex Sanchez, who's having a banner year for the Milwaukee Wave, Ray.
Yes, he is. Alex Sanchez, 14 goals, 14 assists for 28 total points, opposite the exceptional Zach Regan.
Zach Regan doing a little gorilla flexing there. Guys are having fun in this competition. This should be a good opening leg.
And they're off. As with the first group, pretty even out of the gate. Reggett might have a few steps now. And he'll get a few more. A little bobble there by Sanchez. Ground shot. Both rattle that in. And both hit the chip. About as perfect of a run as we've seen so far by both competitors.
Sanchez just maybe a hair faster on the pass back to Mijatovic.
Ignacio Nacho Flores and Stefan Mijatovic here. The next duo to go. Both having trouble with the curve on the ground shot early.
Nacho was over the midfield line. Got that one in.
Nacho will hit it first. Stefan still trying here.
Team Pereira is liking this competition.
Yes, they are, as they go now to Ian Bennett, their third leg. IB26, the inevitable. The man who scored a goal in 40 consecutive games at one point in his career.
I can tell you from calling a lot of games in Kansas City, he loves playing on blue turf.
I'm sure he does, as Marco Fabian gets the ball here for Team Kelvin. The Mexican national team legend.
Ian Bennett having a little trouble chipping it. He finally got it in. Third leg coming.
And on to the anchor. Justin Stinson, Empire Strikers, will try to bring it home for Team Pereira. Fabian makes his way back. Making his way forward, Acosta from Kansas City.
Justin Stinson feeling it.
Stinson made both of them, and he gets back to the line first. Team Pereira takes the lead overall.
They were really good in those 2 legs. Opportunity here in round 3 for Team Kelvin to pull one back. And the anchor leg, the one and only Kelvin.
Opposite a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate, Chad Vandegrift.
That's interesting. It's an opportunity to pull one back as we head into the next leg after this, which is shootout, where anything can happen.
Pereira and Gerson will get us started. Gordy for the hometown team. Pereira from the Tacoma Stars, the player, GM. He does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I spent some quality time with him. My 10 for 10 series, he is a great interview. He loves this game. He knows this game. One of the living legends in soccer.
He's been a legend side here.
Pereira tried to go behind his leg for
side here.
Pereira tried to go behind his leg for the first one, and it didn't work.
Alvarez with 2 clean shots. Hands it off now to Juan Pereira. Pereira, this particular Pereira from the Baltimore Blast.
Baltimore having a terrific year. Came up short here in Utica this past week, but definitely a team to watch out as we head towards the playoffs.
Quintana making his way forward for Team Pereira as the anchor handoff is made for Team Kelvin to its namesake, Kelvin Oliveira.
A little bit of flair here. He knows he has some time.
Quintana with the anchor handoff. Will it matter?
And he tried to go behind the legs. He'll do it one more time. Check that out.
And Kelvin makes it, but needs to
He's
go
still
back,
gotta
I
finish.
think.
He's still got to finish.
As Vandegrift is making his way forward, trying to apply pressure. But it is Team Kelvin who reties the team score.
I think that one was predictable in terms of how it ended, but it sets us up for the next competition, which is the shootout, which could change the momentum here as we head towards the end of the competition.
We'll really get a chance.
Event, even though they didn't win that last round, Ian Bennett won that second round. Rion Marquez part of that first round. Rion, talk to me about, its agility, its passing, and what worked for you there.
I mean, we have the best players on Team Pereira, so it was actually a pretty easy round, so that's about it.
Ian, for you on the other side, such a storied MASL career. Finishing just seems like a second nature to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, they won Heat 1, and, we had to win Heat 2, so it ended real quick. Heat 3, we were just playing for fun. You know what I mean? We got it done.
And Rion, you lead the league in assists. I mean, it's just like passing. It's just everything's kind of combining for you there. So tell me about what the strategy was for you and your team.
Just trusting the ability to pass, and I mean, within the league, it's just up to my teammates. My teammates are doing a good job finishing my passes. So.
And Ian, for you, got the shootout challenge coming up next. What's your strategy? I don't know if you want to leak it or not.
No, we're just going to hit the target, good vibes, and let's get it done, man. Team Pereira, man.
Team Pereira takes 2 points. We're tied at 3-3 between Team Kelvin and Team Pereira. As we head into the shootout round, it's all to play for in the MVHS All-Star Skills Challenge. We'll be back with more in just a few.
Thank you for that, Arnav Porkrell, the current voice of Utica City FC, working the sidelines for us tonight as we get ready for the shootout. An opportunity to really see the depth of both of these teams. Both teams going to send up 13 shooters. So every field player is going to get a chance here.
And the goalkeepers are going to rotate. Did you hear Rion Marquez said that we have all the best players on Team Pereira? They're throwing a little
That's some shade if I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Pretty self-explanatory. You see the rules on your screen. The shootout presented by number 23 football.
And it's going to be interesting to see Nick Pereira, because he's constantly practicing the shootout in practice. He likes lifting the ball off the ground. Be interesting to see what he comes up with in round one. He will be against Gordy Gerson, the opening shooter for Team Kelvin. And as I said, the goalkeepers rotate, so we will see Gordy Gerson against Willie B up first.
These two
actually, Tacoma the other way will go.
Pairing on the left has definitely seen each other a few times. Andrew Coughlin seeing Nick Pereira maybe a little less because of the geographic divide. And Pereira fires that home off the volley. Silky little touch there.
As predicted and suggested, he was going to juggle it a little bit and made it just too easy. Gordy Gerson has a chance to tie it against Willie B.
Gerson for the equalizer. That's stopped by Bonahene. Walk it out, good sir. He marches out of the box.
Teammate against teammate here.
And Neto able to get the better of his opposite number there. Nice job on Marquez.
Mijatovic against Steer Hoffert. Mijatovic, one of your classic shootout takers in the league. Let's see what he has cooked up.
Mijatovic will step over, but very patient there was Mike Zierhofer.
Justin Stinson, another great shootout taker against Andrew Coughlin.
Stinson just brushed it wide.
Wanalava here, fans appreciating this, and he went high.
Just above the upper 90 there for Wanalava. Mello now will shoot. And
Neto made the save, and it trickled forever, but Neto's like, no, no, no.
That was close if I've ever seen it. Thompson won't find one here in his old building.
Another teammate versus teammate setup.
Yeah, just got turned aside there by Michael Zierhofer.
Quintana just drilled that one past Andrew Coughlin. 2-0 for Team Pereira.
Nice shot by Christian Quintana. Now over to Alex Sanchez. Another teammate on teammate battle, and Willie B will get the better of his locker room mate.
Ian Bennett here against Nicolau Neto.
Everything coming up Milwaukee here in these rounds. And Nicolau Neto makes the save on Bennett. He'll get another try and scores.
What do they teach you as a kid? Follow your shot? And he did.
In this league, you can.
3-0 up, Team Pereira. Former Blast member Vinny Dantas now here at Utica City FC.
Team Kelvin really needing to get on the board. And Dantas on cue.
Dom Francis, another shootout taker against Andrew Coughlin.
Andrew Coughlin probably has studied him quite a bit and vice versa.
And he went wide.
The native of Huddersfield, England, missing wide. Juan Pereira after Willie B now. And he will score for Team Kelvin, making it 3-2.
Teammate versus teammate, Zach Reggett against Nicolau Neto.
Neto off his line, will creep back. Reggett right to the hands of Neto.
Neto's seen that a few times at the world-famous Kansas City Soccer Dome in practice.
Zierhofer will fall on it.
Acosta tried to go Walla score to himself. The Walla was there, but the scorer wasn't.
Rapid fire attempts. Eske scores.
Top shelf.
Where
well
Mama
taken.
hides the cookies.
Set.
Nilton de Andrade now will have a look at Willie B. Nilton flicks that wide to the left.
Nacho
try.
Flores, teammate against teammate one more time.
Ignacio Nacho Flores from the yellow line. Up to Neto. Throws on the brakes, tries the bike and misses wide.
That was close.
He wants to ride his bicycle, although maybe not with these weather conditions. Thankfully, it's always sunny and warm in here.
Beautiful facility.
Ortiz up to the ball, shoots and scores.
Legitimate star in this league. Took his time, buried it.
That'll cut it to one, a popular choice. Joey Tavernisi, former Utica City man, on his old teammate, Andrew Coughlin, answers.
Teammate on teammate one more time.
Super Mario, Willie B, and Willie B again with that very emphatic celebration.
Chap Vandergriff against his goalkeeper too. A little bit of drama here in this shootout competition.
4-3, Team Pereira.
Goalkeepers have come up strong today.
That lead will stay as Neto makes the stop. Here's Fabian. Silky chip by Fabian, but he just put it over the crossbar. Everything was there but the finish for Marco.
Nate Bordeaux could finish this off.
Bordeaux to close it out for Team Pereira. And scores on his longtime friend Andrew Coughlin.
I lost track of how many teammate versus teammate shootouts we had in that round, but Nate Bordeaux, the captain for Utica City FC, finished the deal. They're going to let Kelvin take the last shot here.
Yes, they are. Of course, that one making it 5-3, just to at least cut it to 5-4. Team score is tied at 3. In the overall competition at the moment.
What are we
Kelvin thinking
here?
Something up here with
He's
Nick
making
Pereira?
up a rule, like maybe a multi-point goal if I...
Are we bringing
something?
back MPS tonight?
Let's see what he has in mind. I think whatever he offered, Team Pereira didn't go for it.
Kelvin goes between the legs with it, tried to loop it in, and Willie B says no to that. And that'll do it for the shootout.
Willie B feeling it back home in New York State.
Let's send it down to Arnav Parkrell, who's standing by with William S.K. from St. Louis.
Hey guys, welcome in. I'm on the field with the guy who scored the game-winning shootout attempt, Will Escape. Will, talk to me about what your strategy was there.
Look, I don't take a lot of shootouts. My strategy was close my eyes and shoot as hard as I can.
And for you, I mean, like you mentioned, you don't take many of these. So when you see a really talented goalkeeper standing across from you, what goes through your mind?
No, I just try to keep it simple.
And for you now, you're on a team with a lot of players from Kansas City who are St. Louis's rival. What's it like playing alongside some of the guys that, when you're playing in the league, you don't really like them too much?
We lose a lot of games against guys.
All right, well, there you go. That's Will Escape. He won the shootout challenge and is now 4-3 in favor of Team Pereira. It's a minor crossbar challenge coming up in just a few moments. That'll decide the winner of the All-Star Skills Challenge.
Our final event of the MVHS Skills Challenge is the Minor Crossbar Challenge. This event will run as follows. Starting from the nearest yellow line, our two teams will attempt to kick a ball and hit the crossbar. Teams are allowed to rotate shooters at any time, as many times as they choose. Once they hit the crossbar, they'll attempt to do the same thing from midfield and one more time from the far yellow line. The team that successfully hit the crossbar from all three positions will be crowned the winners of the MVHS Skills Challenge.
All right, here we go. So the twist of this game, because Team Pereira was up by 1 in the skills contest, they get an extra 5-second head start. Could be one shot, could be two, but Team Kelvin cannot shoot until that horn goes off. You guys ready? You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Here we go! All right, on to round 2 for Team Pereira. On to round 2 for Team Kelvin. I gotta get it out of the way. Shots, misses. Team Kelvin to the final strike. They take in their final 4. The blue balls are Team Kelvin, the red balls are Team Pereira, if it gets confusing. Kelvin's chance. Just missed it. Some take the line drive. All right, Team Pereira on the final stage. Kelvin. This is for all the marbles. Minor Crossbar Challenge wins the MVHS Skills Challenge. Pereira. No. Kelvin. No. Alvarez. Pereira. Fabian. Bring it down. Here's Gerson. Pereira. Did Kelvin do it? Fabian missed. Here's Mijatovic as Quintanas flies. Pereira for the win. No. Fabian just high. Here's Kelvin again. And Team Pereira. Did they get it? What did that say? The rest of the what do we got? What's the rest say? Wasn't a goal. That's King. Keep kicking. Wasn't a goal. What do we got here? What did you see? What did you see? Absolutely not a goal from the back. We're in the back. Let's go. Reload the smoke. Reload the balls. You guys got 2 minutes. 2 minutes or else Team Pereira wins. That's the post. It wouldn't be the MASL without just a touch of controversy. Mario Alvarez hits the game winner. Oh, he's cold. He's cold. What was the key to winning that event after you almost lost it to Team Pereira?
Well, you know, Team Pereira's on the sheet. They're trying to get an easy win when they ain't like it out here at Shootout. But you know, you're trying out here. We're gonna get the dub. Let's go, Team Calvin, baby!
Kelvin, how proud are you of your guys to win the MVHS Skills Challenge?
I have the best guys in the league in my team, so I'm so happy.
And what's the key to the game coming up in just a few minutes?
Yeah, you just have to be focused and play your game, having fun, and I have sure you're gonna win.
All right, cool. Thanks, Kelvin. If you're watching on YouTube right now, we will be live on CBS Golazo at 7 o'clock. If you're in the building, you got just a few minutes, grab a beer, grab a hot dog, grab your best friend and kiss him, I don't care. We will see you in a few minutes on CBS Golazo.
Challenge, presented by MBHS, official healthcare provider of Utica City FC. We now invite you to sit back and relax as we begin a brief intermission period. Our All-Star festivities will resume at 7 p.m. with the 2025 MASL All-Star Game, presented by Steve Lennon and Company Jewelers. The 2025 MASL All-Star Game would not be possible without the support of our corporate partners, including Steve Lennon and Company Jewelers, exquisite jewelry, custom designs, and personalized service since 1945. The presenting sponsor of the 2025 MASL All-Star Game, tonight's goalkeeper battle, and your Utica City dance crew. MBHS, official healthcare provider of Utica City FC, and proud sponsor of the All-Star Skills Challenge. Capelli Sport, sponsor of the 2025 MASL All-Star Game Most Valuable Player Award. And Green Drum, developer of one-of-a-kind therapeutic activewear. We also would like to thank the sponsors of tonight's MBHS Skills Challenge, including Miter, official game ball of the MASL, Quick Goal, the official goal of soccer, and number 23 football. Tonight's All-Star Game will feature some slight adjustments from your standard MASL match. We will play 4 12-minute quarters. Once a quarter begins, the clock will run continuously until the 2-minute mark. Clock stoppages will only occur during the final 2 minutes of each quarter. In the interest of time, there will be no bench timeouts. Additionally, all video reviews and coaches' challenges have been removed.